I'm taking those flower baskets home with me, even if it's just a video. They're very pretty. I'm sitting here in front of Walmart because I had to walk to the pharmacy to pick up my prescription. And it's a beautiful day. I think I'll walk back home through the field because I want to enjoy this field while it's still a field. They're about to do a lot of development there, and soon there will be no field. One more field covered up by developers. Here's what was barking. Isn't that adorable? Well, this is it, the field that is going to be lost to development. And I can't say that the development is a bad thing, really, because there's going to be over 100 new houses. You see where that housing development is over there? There's houses over there. So just south of there, they're going to build another 100 houses. Actually more than 100 houses. So right now I'm going to walk across this amazing, beautiful field that I love so much because it's just peaceful. It's peaceful, and I really need that. I'm not used to living in a place where there's so much noise. The freeway, cars everywhere. Oh, but if you think Post Falls is bad, you should have seen Coeur d'Alene. I went to Coeur d'Alene first when I first moved up here. That was in July of 2013. And I went to Coeur d'Alene and I spent a few days there. And coming as I did from the mountains, it was just too much of a shock to my system because there were cars everywhere. It was really a busy little town. And so I came here to Post Falls, slightly less busy, less population, still a lot of cars, but not to where I have to see them all the time, because I live in a cozy little apartment community. I love the hills around here, but I have never been able to actually drive through them since I lived here because I don't have a car. One of these days, I will get a car. Don't know when, might be a few years from now. And then I'll be able to drive again, God willing. Oh, it sounds like fireworks over there. Oh, it's not the 4th of July. I wonder what that's all about. Probably coming from the biker bar. There's going to be commercial development along the road down this direction. I heard that they already sold property to Taco Bell, and that will probably be built next year, 2015. And how did I learn this? Well, Post Falls has a YouTube account, and I was watching a planning commission meeting, so that's how I know what they plan to do with this property, which is called Expo. And it extends all the way from Cisco over to Pleasant View Road. I'm gonna miss the field. It's just peaceful out here compared to every place else I could be walking. Does sound like a biker bar over there. I can hear the bikes. Kind of glad I walked this way instead of over there. before they finish what they're planning to do here, I'd really like to bring my buffalo drum over here and drum for the land. It's clover. I wonder if the little microphone on this camera can pick up what I'm listening to. It is the sounds of nature, crickets chirping. So beautiful to hear the nature sounds. Something you will never hear once this field is gone. You'll just hear more traffic, more cars going by. It's a what is it? I have no idea what this thing is. There's some kind of equipment in there. I'm very lucky I can walk. It may be 2.5 miles to get to that store, but I'm just grateful that I'm able to do it because there's other people I know that don't have cars living in that apartment community, and they are unable to walk, either because of age or disability. It's really a sad situation. They get rides from other people, but it bothers me very much that there is no bus transportation for us. And the development of this area may actually turn out to be a good thing for the people that live there, because we could really use a closer grocery store. Something closer than 2.5 miles would be great. I hope that that's what we get rather than just a row of fast food restaurants. At one time, Fred Meyer's bought part of this property, but they decided there was not enough homes in the area, so they sold it back to the developer. We'll just have to wait and see who they can sell to. If you are a grocery store, consider yourself welcome. We really need help, so we don't have to walk so far. I was surprised night before last when my ex-boyfriend called me, and apparently he has been moving around a lot. In just the past few months he's gone from Texas to Florida to Washington to where he is now, Montana. And while he was on the phone he asked me if I had a new boyfriend yet. And I told him no, because I really don't want one. I'm happy living alone. Relationships have never worked out well for me in the past, so I don't see any reason to try to do that again. Of course, I'll do whatever God wants me to do, because He is my Lord. But I can't see any reason to want to have another boyfriend or get married again. I just want to be able to make it on my own. I was telling my friend a few days ago that I always wanted to be grounded in the New Age sense of the word, and I always wondered what that meant, really, to be grounded. They talk about being balanced, being grounded, and so I imagined myself at one with the earth. But now that I'm here and I'm a Christian, I have realized I really am grounded in the sense that I'm not going anywhere. I've been put here in Idaho, North Idaho, and I have no way to go anywhere. I really don't have the money to move. Well, my friend is, of course, celebrating because she doesn't want me to move. However, I would love to be able to get another car someday and be able to drive around and explore. That is what I like to do. And right now I can't do that. I'm grounded because I have bills to pay off. I have debts. So it looks like I'm going to be here at least until 2017 unless a miracle occurs, and if that happens, I will be celebrating. Yes, I'm going to miss the field when it's gone, but I'll also appreciate new businesses if they're the right kind. So here's why I don't have a car yet. There are a lot of used car lots not far from where I live, and I could go down there and get them to sell me an old car and make payments on it. But right now I'm trying to pay off my debts, and I don't want to make car payments. I don't want to have to pay for tax, license, maintenance. And you know, if it's an old car, it's going to break down, and there will be a lot of maintenance. And then on top of all that, gasoline, AAA card, insurance. There are just so many expenses having to do with owning a car, and my goal right now is to get out of debt, not to incur a new debt. So for right now, I'm happy with my walking and bike riding, and will continue doing that for as long as I can until I am able to save up the money to get the car that I want. It's a rose bush out here in the middle of the field.